I like to think that I'm approachable. There is one thing that I do know is when I come into a space with children, they want to know who I am. Like, they're like, who is she? What is she doing here? It's really funny because sometimes I'll go to elementary schools and it'll be like a little girl just come up and she'll be like, hi. I'm like, hey. I think especially for students of color, like, to me, that's been the way of how I've gotten to know kids. It's just being like, hi, and being open. I started as an equity facilitator in the Eureka Quadrant. That's really what became my home and like the beginning of my work. At the high school level, we have girls and boys groups. So we have this wonderful facilitator named Shantae Duncan, and she comes in and does the Love Project with our freshman girls. And it's all about self-esteem and self-worth. Learning happens in and outside of the classroom. And there are so many things that when you're in a space where you don't see a lot of people who look like you, there are reflections of you that you don't see. And so that can be challenging at points. And that leads into how I started Read Like Me. Bought books for the elementary schools to run small groups with our 4th and 5th grade girls and boys, and librarians hosted, or a principal or a social worker, and just giving them a once a week time to talk about the book, talk about things that they see that are like them, and then it spreads to the middle school. A lot of my ideas and the things that I want to do with kids is really based around social emotional stuff, taking care of our kids' social emotional needs, because without that, kids won't learn. What I know for sure in Rockwood is that we love kids, and we are constantly thinking about ways that we can spark their learning, their grit, their integrity, supporting their learning in and outside of the classroom, supporting who they're becoming as people, and just helping them become well-rounded individuals.